Cranberry Creek Gardens, as we call ourselves, is a collection of plant material and buildings with the idea of melding the two together, two of my passions, architecture and horticulture. This property is approximately 100 acres in size. We have lots of room, and that's part of the problem. I love all old buildings, either big or small, and I wish I could have them all. So I started to buy buildings. If I could afford them and they were close enough to move, I would bring them home. I have a miscellany of buildings, which include a widow's watch, a nice house, a hot dog stand, and numerous chicken coops. Well, I'd like to show you the Baptist church that I had moved here about a dozen years ago. This church was originally built in the village of St. Williams, and when it came for sale, I could think of no better idea than to bring it home. It in time took on a life of its own, and we rented out for wedding ceremonies. To move a church like this, you create a wagon out of it. You put wheels on it and pull it down the road. It was a 10-mile move, and it took about 12 hours to get here. The church is a favorite building of mine on the property. It's very majestic, and it's a must-see. The inside is pretty much intact, pretty much original from what it was over 100 years ago, complete with the pews, the baptismal font. We do weddings pretty much throughout the entire fair weather season. The next building I'd like to show you is an old Bank of Commerce. What I particularly like about this building is the cottage-like look. It's the sort of building that belongs in a garden. The fact that it was a bank adds some cachet to the collection of buildings. Not everybody can say they have a bank. Many people are bankers, but they don't own their own bank. We'll go on inside now, and we can show you what the old bank looked like. The building now houses a lot of the collectibles and antiques that I've found over the years. Some would ask why I would want to bother with so many buildings. And I have to say, in a way, I can't help myself. I am a hopeless collector. I collect everything you can think of. I particularly enjoy antiques. Many of the buildings are antiques in and of themselves. This is perhaps the oldest building on the property. It's an old corn crib for storing cob corn. It's perhaps the most sentimental building to me in that it came off my great-grandparents' farm, and my great-grandfather built it. I have a goal in life to rescue things that are old and otherwise going to go to the trash heap, a savor of things that most people wouldn't value until it's too late. As for the recycling aspect of buildings in a de facto sort of a way, that's exactly what I'm doing. All too often, many of the important architectural features across this great country of ours has been lost. And if I can do my small part, it'll be a job well done. If others can do a little, then so much the better.